Panik, and my project was on stress relief, and it's titled The Art of Letting Go. Okay, so when we first were introduced to the 2010 project, I wanted to do a spin-off of Alex's Lemonade Stand, which was sort of like a business called Sprinkles, where I would sell baked goods during the school day and then donate all the proceeds to a local charity. In my case, it was Animals in Distress. And I thought I was good to go, I thought I was all set, but I ended up running into some trouble. Before I could sell anything, I had to get administrative approval, which I didn't realize how long of a process it was, because it was a lot of emailing back and forth, and I had a time frame, and this emailing was taking me about like 2 months, and I still was nowhere and didn't have any approval to sell anything. And part of that was because I was trying to get around Michelle Obama's Healthy, Hungry-Free Kids Act, which, if you don't know, it regulates what can be eaten in school. And I just had a lot of limited time, and I didn't really know what I was going to do, and then I realized I had to go back to square one and start over with a different project. At this point, I didn't have a 2010 project, so I didn't have a final project, and then I was also still in my first semester of my senior year, so I was applying to colleges, and then taking my SATs and ACTs one last time, and also just balancing extracurriculars, work, family and friends, all of the typical high school balancing act, and I didn't really know what to do. And then I realized that I wasn't the only one that was feeling like this, because many of my conversations with my friends are always about how stressed out we are and how we don't know what to do. So I thought, why not figure out a way to sort of relieve that stress? And that got me to my next topic, which is my current project, Stress Relief for 2010. Humans are really empathetic people. The feelings that we portray and the emotions we give off, others feel that, and so if you're stressed, others are going to feel that tension, and then you're just going to be in an intense environment all the time. So I thought, let's reverse that and make it more of a calm, peaceful lifestyle, or at least try to. And you can do that through stress management, which is changing the way how you react to stress. For example, like, instead of seeing it as a negative thing, use it as a motivator to just get out any tense energy that you have or uneasy feelings. That'll lead to healthier lifestyles overall, and I thought this would just be a beneficial project for everybody. Some of the activities that I came across, I practiced some of them or tried some of them, and then others I just read about, but they all tied back to certain themes which related to releasing tension. Baking, exercise, like ceramics, anything that you can put energy into, that's always great, because usually those types of projects, you get a new, you get something out of the outcome. Like with pottery, for example, you're putting your tension into kneading kneading clay, and then making pots, and then it's a positive thing. Another type of activity is placing focus somewhere else or distracting yourself. One of my favorite things was coloring. I got to color that turtle. I was really proud of it. I had a lot of fun with it. Coloring brings you back to childhood memories. It lets you relax. It's just abstract designs that stimulate your brain and let you use logic and creativity. And then finally, learning how to react to stress in a positive manner. Affirmations are a really big thing, and I sort of sound like a life coach with this, but it's telling yourself to be positive and not just telling yourself that you can get through a week and that you'll make it through there, and then instead of bringing yourself down with negativity, and because if you do that, you're never going to get anywhere. Positive effects of the activities for your body, they're just good overall. Physiologically, they slow your heart rate down, lower blood pressure, and reduce blood sugar. And that's just good now to learn how to relax yourself, because as you get older, those become health concerns. And if you know how to handle them now, it's great. These activities also release endorphins and chemicals in the brain that affect body chemistry. Exercise is a great example of this. Exercise, once you're finished exercising, endorphins will make you feel happier. You just feel good about life and everything's great. And then you're just happier overall. Outside the classroom, I was able to connect with Twitter and Blogger. Twitter, I could put short posts about what I was up to, the next projects I wanted to try. I could connect with other accounts that were related to stress relief. Blogger allowed me to put in-depth descriptions of what I was researching. I could connect links to other articles and similar things, and it was just available to anyone online. So if they were researching stress relief, they may come across it, and then that's great for them because I helped somebody else out. All in all, and this slide's kind of a lot of cliches, but I learned to just go with what happens. If I mean, for my project, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but because of that, I ended up on stress relief, which in my opinion was better for me because it was a way for me to relax and it was a way for me to try new things. And it's just the cliche of like when one door closes, another one opens, and you never know where you're gonna end up. And then stress is just what you make of it. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. You can turn it into something positive. You can turn it into a motivator, and I think that's what's most important. And then I want to end my presentation with a quote as well. It's actually the reason my presentation's titled "The Art of Letting Go." It's you can't control everything. Sometimes you just need to relax and have faith that things will work out. Let go a little and just let life happen. You need to be positive about things, and if you are, then life's just going to work itself out, and it'll be fine, and it'll be a good one.
Thank you. Any questions for Kim?